Hi there, my name is John Mattia and I'm the marketing lead for Polaris Universal Limited. This evening I would like to talk to you about Eureka coin and some of the attributes that I believe are so important to this wonderful coin, the native coin on its own blockchain which is being developed. But before we get into that, of course, I'd just like to thank everyone for supporting, liking, sharing, subscribing to our channel. And for those of you that are joining us for the very first time, welcome. I hope you find this journey of great interest and intrigue as well, because so much is going to happen. There's going to be a competition at the end of this video, so please stay tuned because two lucky winners will win two very, very special prizes. Now, in terms of Eureka coin, it is central to Polaris Universal Limited. If you look at where our journey has come from, it is really a development of belief, endeavor to get to a point now where we have in our hands something that's very, very special. The reason why it's special is because the technology is taking the very best of Bitcoin, the very best of Ethereum, and together creating a native coin on its own blockchain. And what that means is, in very simple terms, that for those of you that are holding Eureka coins, you will be able to stake those coins using nodes, and therefore the rewards that will be generated by the transaction fees will come to you in part, and some of those transaction fees will take Eureka coin out of circulation. What that means is that with a cap of about 150 million, circa 150 million, it means that the supply will be ever decreasing and the demand for those tokens ever increasing. The economics behind that, of course, is that that will have a big effect on the price. Now, in terms of its utility, in terms of its store of value, in terms of what it's going to be used for and how it's going to be used, it will be supported by many mechanisms behind the scenes. We will have, for example, our own debit card. We will also have merchant API interaction, which means that we will be able to have payment processors attaching to the Eureka coin in its completeness, which means that all transaction fees that are generated go to the stakeholder in part, and part goes to reducing the supply. Now, the percentage of that is as follows. 90% of all transaction fees will go to the stakeholder, and 10% will take the Eureka coin out of circulation for every single transaction that takes place. Now, if you compare that with, for example, Ethereum has a cap of about 104 million, which is ever increasing. And the only benefit that those transaction fees that are used and made with Ethereum is that the miners themselves will benefit from that and not the stakeholder. So you can see straight away the benefit of Eureka, the Eureka coin, its own economy, its own development, its own blockchain, and therefore we will attract the developers out there who wish to, have their own coin sitting on top of our Eureka blockchain, and they themselves will benefit from the economies of scale and their own ecosystem as well. Now, Eureka coin in itself, as I say, has been a development of many, many aspects over the last couple of years, and we are getting ever closer to those coins being listed on the exchanges, both decentralized and centralized. And when you start to look at the importance of that, we have in agreement already hit BTC, for example. We are in dialogue with many other of the top exchanges as well. And part of the monies that are generated through the pre-ICO, the 200,000K that we're looking to achieve, which we're all well on our way to doing, by the way, will be used for marketing and help us to get listed on other exchanges as well. There are so many things going on behind the scenes that are continually improving the Eureka coin and the way it's been put together. So for those of you that are holders of Eureka coin and look and look into the future, you certainly have got something in your hands that is very, very special. On our webpage, we have a lot of information which is of great note and importance. I mean, in essence, it's about what is good in the way of an asset, but also in the way of development too. The programming team, the whole ethos behind what we're doing is quite fundamental to the charitable element that we support. We have the various charitable elements, the foundations, for example, the XTC with Heart Care, Cicero, XSI with Smile, Chrysalis, for example. It's incredibly beneficial to those charitable foundations to be involved with Eureka, because Eureka coin will be sold out and in blocks to drip feed the decrease in demand, so therefore the price in itself will increase. So in essence, if you are a charitable foundation and you're able to have Eureka coin as your main sort of asset, which then you are decreasing in supply, which means that the underlying price potentially could increase, you are providing an ongoing source of funds for your charitable foundation, whatever it is. So I think it's taking a new look at the way in which charities are founded and funded as well, but the belief behind them can be sort of taken further. And I think if you sort of look at where you've been involved in charitable situations in the past, and for the goodness of your heart, you've given money over, principally that's where it sort of starts and stops. Whereas if you are a charitable foundation and you've been able to create, a blockchain of Eureka coins as an asset, then certainly you'll be able to help your cause, not only at that moment in time, but certainly into the future and long into the future as well. And for those of you that have participated in purchasing those Eureka coins, you yourself have given and helped the charitable foundation, but also you've also been able to create an asset for yourself too. So for me, the charitable element is so important. It really gives us, one of the mainstays for the whole operation. It's central to the Polaris Universal Limited, practice, if you like. And, we have been very proud to be associated with those charitable situations, and we'll do so, and we'll continue to do so in the future as well. So again, thank you for your time today. As I said, there's a competition at the top of the video where, for those of you that share, like and comment and subscribe to the channel, you will have the opportunity to win 1,000 Eureka coins, which are valued at 6 cents each, which is $60. So again, a great opportunity for you to get involved and take it, take that as something that is going to be worth a lot of money in the future. So speak to you guys again soon. Look forward to giving you further updates. Lots going on behind the scenes. Going to bring it out to you very shortly, and look forward to seeing you then. Take care.